Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. George Payne here with The Mannered Man, and today we're going to be reviewing and discussing a book I just completed called Models Attracting Women Through Honesty. I really enjoyed this book, and before we get into the review and my thoughts and opinions on this book, I want to read you to the description of this book and what the author has to say about it, or what Amazon has to say about it at least. Models is the first men's dating book ever written on seduction as a purely emotional process rather than a logical one. A process of connecting with women rather than impressing them. A process of self-expression rather than manipulation. It's the most mature and honest guide on how a man can attract women without faking his behavior, without lying, and without emulating others. A game changer. So that is the description on Amazon for this book. You can buy this book on Amazon either on Kindle for $9.99 or on Audible if you're subscribed to Audible, the $14.95 a month deal, or you can buy it one time for $15.99. So what did I really like about this book? Well, first thing I really enjoyed about this book is the fact that it wasn't about manipulation and playing games with women. This book taught you to take your basic building blocks on who you are and how to build yourself in a more secure and confident way. It gave you tips and information on how to do that, which a lot of the dating books that I've read in the past, they have been how to manipulate, how to get a woman to feel this certain way, how to play this game with a woman. And if you want to be successful in dating and successful with women, you don't want to play games with them. I don't really think it's nice to play games with a woman's heart. I think that that's kind of screwed up and kind of makes you a boy instead of a man. I think men that want to date, they should be serious about the women and pursuing the women that they date. And this book really gives you fine-tuned details on how to do that. Another thing that I really enjoyed about this book was the fact that it discussed problems that men have in relationships, neediness, insecurities, jealousy, and it gave you ways to minimize or eliminate that in your dating life. It also taught you about being yourself and expressing yourself. Some people are a little bit more drastic and some people are a little bit more reserved, but it gave you the tools to embrace the person you are and how to make those characteristics and your personality work for you in a dating world. And I think that that's very important. Instead of acting macho or being an asshole to women, this basically teaches you how to take what you already have, make it better, improve yourself, and really truly date women in your honest self. It's not about the money you have or impressing them, which I really enjoyed that. That's what I thought that this book had a lot of difference compared to some of the other books I read. It was about being yourself and being a better you. This book, there were a couple things that I didn't agree with. The topic that I most disagreed with was the topic of sex. And there was sex in this book, and it does discuss, the sex life in dating. But there were a couple things that I didn't agree with it. One of those highlighted examples of what I did not agree with was in your sex life, you should just try something with a woman and don't stop doing it unless she says no or she didn't like it. I think that your sex life is something you should discuss and that you both should be comfortable in because it is a vulnerable place for both of you. So I did not agree with that. And I did think that that should have been written a little bit different. But overall, this book was fantastic. It did talk about being vulnerable as a man and how being vulnerable is attractive because it gives the woman or the person that you're dating the true you. It is transparent. It is real. There is no fakeness about it at all. It is the true vulnerable you. And I don't think that you can be in love with somebody or have a successful relationship without being able to put yourself out there like that. Give that person the real whole you and being vulnerable with them. Overall, I would say that this book rating out of 5, I would give it 4.5 out of 5. I think the narrator was fantastic. I listened to it on Audible and I thought it was a great listen. I listened to it twice through so that I could give you guys a more in-depth review on my feelings and thoughts about it. I really think it's worth picking up. If you're a single man trying to get out in the dating world, or you're a man that's in a relationship, you will both find something from this book, something you can take, something you can build upon, and something you can learn. So that is my review on this book. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's Saturday. I hope everybody's enjoying their weekend. Thank you so much for all the support and watching my videos. If you have not liked any of the videos or subscribed to this channel, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I like putting out content for you guys, and I hope you guys are enjoying the content. As I've stated before, if there's a video that you guys want to see or a topic you want discussed, please feel free to leave it in the comments or talk to me on my social media platforms. I will leave links below to those. Thank you so much. For the next video will be Monday, and I'm still working on the topic. I don't know if I'm going to do another financial video or we're going to discuss something else, but I will let you guys know. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you guys next time. Love you guys.